For decades, our society has operated under a deficit-based model of aging, a narrative that suggests growing older is merely a slow decline in physical and mental capacity. But what if I told you that the very definition of elderly wisdom is being rewritten by science and economics right now? Recent global data reveals a staggering truth. Today's 70-year-olds often possess the same cognitive brain power and functional ability that a 53-year-old had just 20 years ago. We are not just living longer, we are living younger for longer. In this video, we're going to explore how you can harness this cognitive capital to fuel a creative renaissance in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. We'll dive into the booming $30 billion age tech market that's making aging in place easier than ever. We will also look at the silver economy, where your experience is no longer a footnote, but a primary driver of the global workforce. Stay tuned, because the best years of your life aren't just ahead of you, they are being redefined by your own intrinsic capacity to do what you value most. The science of functional ability. To understand the new era of elderly wisdom, we have to look at how health authorities like the World Health Organization have shifted their focus. They've moved away from looking only at the absence of disease and toward a framework called functional ability. Functional ability is the combination of your intrinsic capacity, your physical and mental strengths, and the environment you live in. This shift is profound because it suggests that elderly wisdom isn't just about the years you've lived, but about maintaining the capacity to be and do what you have reason to value. In the United States, the older population is growing at a rate that outpaces almost every other demographic. In 2022, there were 57.8 million Americans aged 65 and older, representing over 17% of our population. By 2060, this number is projected to swell to nearly 89 million people. But here is the silver lining. Researchers have documented significant improvements in the cognitive abilities of individuals over the age of 50. This means that while previous generations might have seen 70 as a time to slow down, today's seniors are using their elderly wisdom to start new careers, pursue continuing education, or finally follow a neglected passion. The data confirms that this is not just a feeling, it is a measurable third demographic dividend. Unlike previous dividends that relied on a surge of young workers, this new economic era is powered by the human capital of older, experienced adults who remain engaged, productive, and sharp. The silver economy, your wisdom as capital. You may have heard the term silver economy. This refers to the massive structural change where our global economy transitions to support and leverage an aged society. Your elderly wisdom is now viewed as a form of cognitive capital. In the US alone, 11.2 million Americans aged 65 and older are still in the labor force, working or actively seeking work. This isn't always about necessity. For many, it's about the social contact, intellectual challenge, and the sense of value that work provides. And the benefits of staying engaged are measurable. Research shows that older workers who maintain high cognitive health see a 30% increase in their labor earnings compared to their less healthy peers. Furthermore, those with high cognitive capacity tend to work an average of 6 additional hours per week, proving that experience is a massive competitive advantage in the modern workplace. We are also seeing the rise of age-friendly jobs. These roles focus on tasks that are less physically demanding, but require higher levels of orientation, memory, and orientation, areas where elderly wisdom excels. With the advent of artificial intelligence, older workers with college educations are actually positioned to benefit significantly, as AI can act as a complement to their complex, high-value tasks rather than a substitute. Aging in place
and the age tech revolution. One of the most important aspects of elderly wisdom is the ability to make informed decisions about your independence. In the US, between 75 and 88% of seniors have expressed a clear preference for aging in place. Aging in place means having the resources to live safely and comfortably in your own home and community for as long as possible. However, there is a gap. Currently, only about 10% of US homes are actually aging ready. This is where the age tech revolution comes in. The age tech market is projected to hit nearly $30 billion by 2026. This technology is no longer just an accessory, it is becoming the backbone of independent living. Remote patient monitoring, RPM, wearables and smartwatches now track heart rates, blood pressure, and oxygen levels in real time, allowing doctors to catch early warning signs without you needing to step foot in a clinic. Artificial intelligence, AI usage among those 50 and older doubled in just 1 year. AI can now flag subtle changes in your routine that might indicate the early stages of cognitive decline or depression. Social robotics, new companions like LEQ are being designed to reduce loneliness and provide social interaction for those living alone. By leveraging these tools, you are using your elderly wisdom to create an environment that supports your intrinsic capacity, ensuring that your home remains a place of safety rather than a source of risk. The psychosocial aspect, authenticity and connection. Beyond the numbers and the tech, there is a beautiful psychological evolution that happens as we age. Many call it a creative renaissance. AARP research shows that many people, especially women over 50, feel more comfortable in their own skin and more true to themselves than they ever did in their youth. This elderly wisdom allows for a shift toward authenticity, where activities are pursued for personal joy rather than social obligation. However, we must address a critical challenge: the loneliness epidemic. The US Surgeon General has declared social isolation a clinical health crisis, noting that it can increase the risk of early death by up to 32%. True wisdom today involves prioritizing social connection as a clinical necessity. Those who are satisfied with their social bonds, whether with children, grandchildren, or friends, are significantly less likely to experience physical or cognitive decline. Community engagement is the fuel that keeps the fire of elderly wisdom burning bright. Navigating the financial landscape. We cannot talk about elderly wisdom without addressing the practicalities of the current financial and policy environment in the US. The passage of new legislation, such as the One Big Beautiful Bill Act in 2025, has introduced significant changes for middle-income seniors. For many, there is a new $6,000 bonus deduction for those 65 and older, with incomes up to $75,000. This can help offset federal taxes on Social Security, increasing your discretionary income. However, we are also seeing rising costs. Out-of-pocket healthcare expenditures for those 65 and older averaged over $7,500 in 2022, a nearly 50% increase from a decade prior. Medicare remains the primary insurance for 94% of non-institutionalized seniors, yet it still only covers about half of total health spending. Wisdom in 2025 means being proactive about these shifts. It means looking into age-friendly home modifications now rather than waiting for an accident like a fall, which remains the leading cause of injury for older adults.
Life to your years. Aging is a malleable process. It is not a fixed path of decline, but a dynamic journey that you can influence through your choices, your environment, and your connections. The narrative of elderly wisdom is shifting from a passive state of having lived to an active state of cognitive capital. By embracing healthy aging, staying tech-savvy, and deepening your social roots,
You aren't just adding years to your life, you are adding life to your years. The silver economy is ready for you. The question is, are you ready to reclaim your wisdom and lead this longevity revolution? Join our community. If you found this information empowering, please share this video with a friend or family member who needs to hear that their best years are happening right now. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the latest age tech, healthy aging strategies, and silver economy trends. For those who want to take their journey to the next level, consider becoming a channel sponsor. Sponsors receive exclusive access to our Aging in Place home modification checklists, monthly Q&A sessions on U.S. policy changes like the OBBA, and early looks at our age tech reviews. Click the Join button below to support independent, data-backed research that celebrates the power of elderly wisdom. Stay wise, stay capable, and we'll see you in the next video.